What's up, you guys? And this is IER Vibes. Info entertainment reviews. Lots of love to everybody out there. So, as a quick heads up, just to update you, our 6.9 magnitude, which struck out in, y'all know, in Guatemala, you guys. So far, 5 dead from what they're saying. That's just estimated. Of course, nobody likes to hear the bad news. It just seems that's all that we all hear every day, which is pretty bad. All throughout the United States, people getting shot, beat up, elderly people getting beat up from younger people. It's just freaking ridiculous, you guys. Gonna be doing a really big tomorrow little video update for you guys. Basically, multiple topics. Gonna do your earthquake forecast, but all in one, and then get into some other stuff. Just kind of talk about everything going on a little bit. Just how much can this planet freaking handle? Quick shout out to BLANCH. You guys go check his channel out. Definitely, if you have not seen it. You know, I've tried to get the word out to people out there. Of course, nobody listens. Just very few. And definitely those who have been following me and being a part of the Vibes channel, you guys, truly appreciate it. Really does mean a lot. And you know, it shows how people do really pay attention on what the heck is going on. But there's some things that many of you still don't know either. And some just choose not to know. So I'm gonna go so much deep into that topic, but just something just to bring up. Now, as far as the issue along the West Coast with the Fukashima deal going on, you know, when I say that there ain't no fish in the ocean, that the fish, you guys get the point where I'm coming from. And it's just like a blank mind. It's like putting a blanket over somebody's brain because nobody is paying attention. Nobody. I mean, I don't think people really get how seriously bad that the situation that this damn planet is in right now. I'm not kidding. Everybody's so busy with their jobs. Of course, people got to pay their bills. They got to support their families. Many of you have young kids. Many of you have babies you just had. You love your damn family so freaking much and pay a freaking attention. Really. Think of what all these youngins are going to have to go through when shit hits the fan. You guys, there's a lot of you who seriously have a great open mind and definitely pretty much right there like me where I'm at. And it just, everything you put together, it can seriously just boggle your brain inside because of just so much going on. That's why I say, how much can you put on that plate before that plate just shatters into nothing? Also, guys, go watch BLANCH's channel. Go check him out. Definitely makes a point. You know, you go back to 2011. I mean, I've said it. He's been saying it. Nobody paid attention. And guess what? Here it is today. And yeah. Radiation levels along California picking up. I mean, it's nuts, you guys. So, some stuff I'm going to bring to you. Everything else I'm probably just going to basically leave out. But at least enough to give you a great detail. Just to kind of make that point. I mean, it is seriously... I don't know what's worse. The extinction of dinosaurs or the extinction of our coming for all of us. Think about it. So, enough said. Lots of love. Stay tuned for tomorrow for that topic, you guys. Let's get into this earthquake activity because there's been quite a bit going on. Now, Montana had 2 earthquakes. Check this out. Montana had a literally almost a 5 magnitude earthquake up in Yellowstone. And then following right after, there was a 4-point plus magnitude that struck within the same area. Now, as far as the earthquake in Guatemala, they're saying it left 5 dead, estimated. It's right there within Mexico. And look, California's right next door. So you have this huge, massive fault system, of course. I don't think you could really compare it to the massive tectonic plate systems that just scatter and zigzag all over throughout Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands. That is one that everybody should be keeping an eye on. It's pretty freaking bad. And then as far as Japan, oh boy, you guys. If it's one, if it's not World War III to light things up and fire on the sky, or a massive earthquake to just rock this planet up and separate it apart, blow her belly out, well then it's going to end up being this complete nuclear fallout, which is what is happening right now. It is just unbelievable. Hey, I'm young, got family, not married, don't have kids, but hey, got my father, grandmother, I got pets. I mean, you guys, man. When I was in my 20s, I've always known something. We're all going to see what's coming, and it's just seriously ridiculous. I'm not trying to hold anybody up, but really wanted to just kind of explain a little bit on all this, you guys. Being 30 now, and it's like, the way how this planet is going really does. It makes you appreciate so much more in life when you really pay attention to things, even the littlest details. Because you know what? Life is getting shorter, everybody. And it's not going to get any better. Sadly. We all want it to get better. But it does not seem to be going that route. It's a little bit too late to make changes, because maybe if everybody years and years back, instead of hating one another and following all this BS that just goes on, and you guys, I know you guys watching definitely agree where I'm coming from on this. It's pretty jacked up. Many of you talk about this all the time, just how people have become. It's not everybody. I'm talking just in general. And I see it all the time. I've gotten comments, people saying, God, what is going on with this road? It is insane, you guys. If we make it, if things go through very good through the middle of 2018, it'd be a freaking miracle. Because as far as the Fukushima issue that's going on right now, how long is this going to... Literally, how long will this planet hold up to that situation that's happening right now? That is one that is, we're talking thousands and thousands and thousands times worse than Chernobyl, you guys. And nobody gets this. I knew when this happened in 2011, and I said it. I told people, told friends, just brought it up, just people in general I talk to and be like, hey, you know what? We just bring this topic up. It's like, yeah, but nobody realized at that time that all of them are going to basically, all those reactors were going to go on ahead and let loose. And then a year later, and then 2 years later, and then bam, here it is. The most beautiful creatures in the ocean. Most unique. Think about the penguins. I don't even think there's any polar bears alive anymore. There is, my God, probably just a couple left. But you guys, everything's gone. And it doesn't faze nobody. It doesn't worry people. I mean, yeah, what are we going to do about it? Nothing. We can't. Because we should have done stuff a long time ago. People would have just kind of got together to change the path of where this planet has headed. unreal. So definitely going to be probably about a 2-hour broadcast for tomorrow. See how things go. We just might go on ahead and do that. I've been planning this, trying to get a hold of Kevin also, because I want to broadcast with him and just get together. Because I tell you what, you guys, really sit and pay attention. Things could really just, I don't know how to put it in the right words. That's all I say. So the earthquake, measuring 7 magnitude, striking off the basically west area of coastal Pacific tsunami warning for the center, which they were issuing also as well for that big earthquake. This was for yesterday. Undersea earthquake measuring 7 magnitude struck off Mexico's southwest Pacific coast on Wednesday. Said Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, Hawaii-based center, said that the base available data, there was no tsunami threat from the earthquake. Now, also, when I did an earthquake update just recently for you guys, I looked online, and the days that I missed, there happened to be a day, believe it or not, Hawaii getting struck with literally almost a 5 magnitude earthquake. Did you guys see that earthquake by chance? If not, I will post that for you later on, because I'm going to do another update tonight also. But that's the biggest earthquake I've seen in Hawaii to get struck that area. So I'm pretty well sure it definitely sent a nice little rumble shock throughout all those islands. So minor earthquake strikes Cedar Mill area deep underground yesterday, Oregon. The U.S. Geological Survey reported a minor earthquake struck the Cedar Mill around 4 a.m. Wednesday. Coordinates indicate that the epicenter is near US 26, just west of Southwest Murray Boulevard. Magnitude 2.8, and they're making it seem like a big deal. So, could have been a bigger quake. And then, of course, take a look here. Islands in Greece digs out from 6.3 magnitude. And yeah, that was pretty bad, you guys. Here is the 2.8 again being talked about. I don't, you guys have got me to the point too. I don't really care about the 1 and 2 magnitudes, really. It does make the map look like a mess, but we all have to know at least somewhat of all these little small quakes to get an idea, because the small quakes do have a lot to do with all these bigger magnitudes. And so, like I was saying with California, because of that fault, the San Andreas, there's so much pressure just pushed up, you guys. That's going to be a big bang of force when that does let loose. It really is. And thanks to those little tiny small quakes, the 0.2s, 0.3s, 1s, and 2-pointers, if it wasn't for those, it's definitely releasing some pressure. But dang, has it picked up a lot. But what I'm worried about is within Tonga, Fiji, Papua New Guinea, all that whole area going up towards the Philippines. That is the area I'm more concerned about than the San Andreas even. We're just freaking in bad. We're all pretty much in a bad situation no matter what. It is pretty sad. And like I always mention, the most beautiful creation of everything, us, animals, life, trees. You guys ever go pay attention to all the nature? You pay attention to the trees? Do you guys pay attention to the bushes, the grass? One of these days, if you haven't, you guys take a moment. Really, maybe if you go to the park, you'll be hitting me up in the comments below. Because a long time ago, I never paid attention to stuff like that. Makes you really appreciate so much, even the littlest things in life. Now, as far as that one earthquake that struck out there in Yellowstone, now check this out. Which, not showing me here. Surprisingly, it should. Here is one that's going to definitely get your attention. There it is right there. So now it's listed as a 3.1 magnitude earthquake, and which was basically adjusted. And here's the thing. These earthquakes, you guys, in just such a short amount of time, all happening just west of Yellowstone. Doesn't that not say something right there? You got this whole caldera. It goes through Colorado. I mean, this thing is so massive, you guys. If this was to just basically set off like you would see in a dang movie, oh man, it would definitely be really bad. It even comes now, it's supposedly there's so much happening with the pressure underneath the ground. There's also, which was stated from scientists, that they're saying it's covered up basically Utah and it's come out towards as far as Arizona, which where I'm at. And boy, that's enough to even freaking wipe the United States almost. It basically would. I don't know, you guys. I'm pretty sure a lot of you viewers probably wondered, what do I think would be the worst to happen? If you want my honest opinion, honestly, I can't even pick just one, because all of everything that's happening right now is the worst in all. Rather, we have all these nuclear bombs and all that stuff. Nobody thinks about that either. So, and as far as Yellowstone, stay tuned for tomorrow on it, because we just might see a couple more earthquakes, you guys. There's that 4.5 magnitude struck right in the same area. And this is in the heart of Yellowstone. You can see here between Big Springs Island Parks, there is Yellowstone National Park also. Going to be very interesting with what happens for the next coming days. Because of that 4.5, that is enough to definitely shake things up. And Yellowstone itself is not really a happy camper. Now, coming to the West Coast on the main tectonic plate system, just past San Francisco, you can see here, 14 miles southwest of Ferndale. And they're getting pretty well rocked with that 3.3. And if, more likely, I'm going to take that as a 3.4. That was at 10 p.m. I believe the nuclear power plant, believe it or not, is right along here also. I was trying to find this for you guys. Go look. A few of my viewers who watched, it tripped them out because they're like, man, wow, nobody's talked about this one. Guys, I didn't know about it either, and I'm from California. I'm a native, and so you figure I would have known. I didn't. I stumbled across it on accident, and I was like, wow, why the heck are they putting all these power plants right on top of the freaking tectonic plate? Look at the one in Japan. They're sitting right on top of the plate system too, you guys. Oh my god. Anyhow, I'd show you, but let's get these earthquakes done. Go check it out. It's between San Francisco and basically, there's a Los Angeles, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, it's pretty much sitting right in between California area, right there between San Francisco and Los Angeles, and it's on the coast, right on the coast. Definitely blew my mind. That was just a mind boggler. So as far as the West Coast goes for the California, and just now, here we go, got another update. You guys can see here, and a 3.6 just struck right now out in Washington, which I just got updated. This wasn't shown earlier. And Oklahoma, the usual 3.5 magnitude earthquake. And where that 6.9 struck, now this one had hit in Salvador, but at a 4.2 magnitude quake. So there's still quite a bit of movement going on there also. And Puerto Rico gets a 3.1 magnitude earthquake. But bam, here comes the big part, you guys. This one I've been waiting for, because with that 6.9, like I mentioned, it's going to send such a massive amount of a shockwave. It's basically a 7.0. And like I always tell you guys, domino effect. There's no way to stop the shockwave, because when it hits one area and it triggers one, then guess what's going to happen with that next quake? Bam. just enough magnitude to trigger and trigger more and then more, and it just keeps going and going, you guys, until something just decides to go ahead and let up. Now Bolivia, take a look, Argentina, 4.3 magnitude earthquake. And then also take a look here with a 4.2. Here's one part. Take a look at this plate system right here in Bolivia and towards Peru. You see the outer of the whole coastal line, but then it comes inward. It's like a deformed horseshoe. But that whole section too is marked. And that's not the only one also. I found out even more. Even in the ocean. That's going to be a video coming up soon too. You guys are going to like that. We're going to take a cruise into the ocean sea throughout the whole world. And I'm going to show, we're going to see some plate systems that you have not seen. And you're going to be like, holy crap. Going to be pretty cool, you guys. So stay tuned in that. That'll be something probably for Monday to come. Other than that 4.2 and then ending right here for Chile's area with a 4.3, there is going to be another definitely pick up in seismic activity for the next couple of days to come also. And then coming up over here, Fiji, here we go, you guys. Like I was saying, 4.5 magnitude earthquake hitting that whole area. Look at all these tectonic plates running through. This is what I mean. This is literally such a I would not want to be living around this area. Not kidding, you guys. 4.5 magnitude hitting Papua New Guinea. Things are going to be waking up. Are they going to get another 6-point magnitude? Are they going to get a 7 magnitude? Well, we'll just stay tuned for it. But you know what? In my point of view, just because of how things are going, as the usual, things are going to be picking up a whole bunch more within the next coming few days and a whole week to come, you guys. Definitely be ready to see some more 5 magnitudes. And there is possibly a 6 magnitude somewhere between Indonesia and Fiji Islands, just because all the pressure that is building up is just continuous throughout all these areas. So do just kind of keep a lookout. Now, Australia has been getting earthquakes as well. And of course, we're not going to see them here, being USGS. Australia's data feed. Basically, from SA to VIC, all within the backside of Australia, is getting hammered. And a little portion section towards the back coastal area with smaller quakes. And that is something I have to show you on Earthquake 3D on their live feed. And despite other than that, nothing for the Philippines, just except for that 4.6. Japan, nothing right now going on other than Alaska getting hit, 3.2 magnitude earthquake. We'll take a look at Italy, see what's going on in Greece, Turkey, all these areas. Oddly, not showing nothing here. Let's go ahead and do a quick update. Of course, I'm only showing you guys basically 3 magnitude earthquakes and above also. So like I said, I knew this video was going to go on ahead and go into a little bit of an override. But hey, I know you guys enjoy it. And of course, I love talking to all of you people as well. You guys are great. Thank you for the great love. Thank you for being a part of the Vibes channel. You guys support. Like I said, don't ever hesitate to ask, or if you need, maybe you want a shout out, I'm right here, you guys. Just a message away. So in the meantime, this is your earthquake update. Currently 11:36 p.m. Arizona time. Lots of love, you guys. Heads up high, feet grounded, and as always, love, live, smile. This is IER VIBEZ. See you guys later on.